Imagine being at a casual gathering, chatting while watching someone laughing and interacting from afar. You might think that person is just enjoying the moment, but what if I told you that every laugh and gesture could have much deeper meanings? Today we're going to explore 5 psychologically surprising facts about women that are completely counterintuitive and backed by rigorous scientific studies. Did you know that the color red can completely alter your perception of someone, making them more attractive without you even realizing it? Or that women have an incredible ability to remember emotional details that most men cannot retain? These facts are not just curiosities, they are essential for understanding how social interactions work on a deeper level. By the end of this video, I will not only reveal these surprising facts but also share a secret tip, never before disclosed, that will transform the way you perceive and interact with the women around you. Get ready to change your perceptions and enrich your relationships. Stay with us and discover secrets that go beyond the obvious. Number 5. Sensitivity to changes in tone of voice. A study from Yale University found that women are particularly sensitive to changes in tone of voice, which can indicate levels of confidence or emotional states. This ability is not just a minor curiosity, it has significant implications for how women interpret and react to information. For example, during a negotiation or discussion, a woman might detect hesitation, confidence, or even deceit in someone's voice. This allows for a more accurate reading of others' intentions, which is an advantage in competitive or collaborative environments. This sensitivity to tone of voice also manifests in personal and social interactions. Consider a conversation among friends. A woman might pick up on subtle cues in speech that indicate a friend is sad or worried, even if they are trying to hide these feelings. This deep perception can help provide the appropriate support and strengthen emotional bonds. In romantic relationships, this ability can lead to more effective communication and greater empathy, facilitating a deeper understanding between partners. Additionally, sensitivity to vocal nuances can be crucial in childcare, allowing mothers to respond more appropriately to their children's emotional needs without the need for explicit words. The ability to interpret tone of voice helps create an environment of safety and understanding, essential for children's emotional development. Thus, this characteristic not only facilitates richer and more understandable interactions, but also plays a crucial role in various social and professional contexts, reinforcing the importance of nonverbal communication in human relationships. Have you noticed how small changes in tone of voice can change an entire conversation? How do you use this in your daily interactions? Share your opinion in the comments. Number 4. The impact of the color red. Studies from the University of Rochester revealed that women wearing red are perceived as more attractive and sexually desirable, a finding rooted in deep biological and cultural signals. Red, historically associated with power, passion, and danger, seems to trigger a biological response in observers, increasing attraction almost instantly. But how does this manifest in daily life? Imagine a woman wearing a red dress at a social event. Regardless of other qualities, studies show she is more likely to be noticed and remembered. This increased visibility is not just a matter of aesthetics, it has evolutionary roots, signaling fertility and availability. Beyond the direct visual impact, red can also subtly influence behaviors and perceptions. In a work environment, for instance, a woman who chooses a red blouse for a presentation might be perceived as more confident and competent. This perception can not only increase her influence over colleagues and superiors, but also affect how her ideas are received. In this context, red transcends physical attraction, acting as a catalyst for power and assertiveness. This phenomenon can also be observed in more casual contexts, such as dates or family gatherings, where the choice of red accessories or details can subconsciously influence social interactions, making a person more attractive and socially engaged. Thus, the effect of the color red is a fascinating example of how visual stimuli can profoundly affect human relationships, offering insights into the complex interaction between appearance, perception, and social behavior. Have you ever tried wearing red in important situations? Did you feel any difference in how you were perceived? Tell us in the comments. Number 3. The complexity of female attraction. Female attraction is a complex and intriguing web that goes far beyond what the eyes can see. Research from the University of Chicago shows that women are more influenced by signals of social status and intelligence than by mere physical appearance. What does this mean in everyday life? Imagine a work environment where men of various hierarchical levels interact with female colleagues. A man might not be physically imposing, but his leadership skills or ability to solve complex problems can inadvertently increase his attractiveness in the eyes of his colleagues. This phenomenon can be surprising, but the science behind it reveals a deeper truth about human nature. Women evolutionarily tend to seek partners who can offer security and stability, qualities often signaled not by muscles but by emotional and social intelligence, resources, and even ambition. Consider a typical situation, such as a conference or social meeting, where a man might capture the room's attention not just by what he says, but by the confidence with which he says it. The women present might not only listen but also feel more attracted to these leadership qualities, even subconsciously. Moreover, this attraction is not one-sided or superficial. It encompasses a range of emotional and cognitive responses. For instance, in a literary cafe, a man passionately discussing his favorite books might attract the interest of women who value culture and intellect. This intellectual connection can be as attractive as, if not more than, physical attractiveness, revealing that aspects we often consider secondary can have a profound impact on attraction. Therefore, the complexity of female attraction stands out not just as a matter of personal preferences, but as a reflection of a deeper search for partnerships that offer more than just physical compatibility. The implications of this are vast, influencing how men and women interact in various environments, from professional to personal, shaping relationships in ways that transcend traditional expectations. What do you think? Have you noticed how confidence and intelligence can be as attractive as physical appearance? Leave your comment below and share your experience. Number 2, diverse flirting strategies. Evolutionary psychology shows that women employ more complex and varied flirting strategies than men. Studies indicate that they often alternate between submissive and assertive flirting to test the partner's reaction and adjust their tactics accordingly. This adaptability in flirting can be seen in various social environments. For example, at a party, a woman might initially present herself reservedly, using subtle smiles and indirect eye contact to gauge interest. Then, depending on the response received, she might switch to a more direct and assertive approach, starting conversations and showing interest openly. This dynamic flirting game is not just a method to attract a partner, but a refined social skill that allows women to better control social interactions. In professional settings, this ability to alternate between submissive and assertive approaches can help women navigate complex corporate hierarchies, where different situations require different styles of communication and interaction. For instance, when dealing with a colleague or superior, a woman might use a softer tone and discreet gestures to propose an idea, and then switch to a firmer and more direct posture when defending a point of view in a meeting. Furthermore, the variety in flirting strategies reflects a deeper understanding of the emotional and psychological nuances in human relationships. In casual contexts, such as dates, a woman might use humor and light touches as a form of flirting to create a relaxed but intimate environment. These tactics not only increase the chances of forming an emotional connection, but also allow her to assess compatibility and comfort levels with a potential partner. Thus, the complexity of women's flirting strategies serves as a sophisticated mechanism to mediate both personal and professional relationships, demonstrating an innate ability for adaptability and social perception. Have you noticed this alternation in flirting strategies? How do you respond to these different approaches? Share your experiences in the comments. Number 1, superior emotional memory. According to researchers from the University of Cambridge, women have a greater ability to remember emotional events than men, a skill linked to differences in brain activity. This ability not only influences how emotions are processed, but also how memories are formed and retained. In everyday life, this can be observed in how a woman remembers dates of anniversaries, details of past conversations, or even the emotions associated with specific events, such as weddings or first dates. This superior emotional memory allows women to build and maintain long-term relationships more effectively. For instance, a woman might remember not only what was said during an argument, but also how she felt at that moment, which can help resolve future conflicts more empathetically and informatively. In a work environment, this ability can translate into greater sensitivity to team dynamics and better management of interpersonal relationships. Moreover, this emotional memory impacts purchasing behavior, with women remembering positive or negative experiences with specific brands or products and using these memories to guide future decisions. Therefore, understanding and recognizing women's superior emotional memory not only reveals insights into fundamental differences in cognition and behavior between genders, but also highlights the importance of personalized approaches in areas such as marketing, relationship management, and interpersonal communication. Have you ever been surprised by the ability to remember emotional details? Do you have an interesting story to share about this? Write it in the comments. Number 0. The impact of hormonal cycles on communication. Research from Oxford University reveals that women's hormonal cycles significantly influence how they express their emotions. During certain phases of the menstrual cycle, women may express their emotions more intensely, directly affecting interpersonal dynamics. In everyday life, this can be observed in how a woman interacts with others during different periods of the month. For instance, she might feel more open and communicative during the ovulatory phase, when estrogen levels are high, facilitating warmer and more empathetic interactions. This knowledge is crucial not only for personal relationships but also in the workplace, where understanding emotional variations can lead to more effective communication and a more harmonious environment. During the premenstrual phase, when women might feel more sensitive or irritable due to falling hormone levels, understanding from colleagues and supervisors can help adjust communication approaches and expectations, avoiding conflicts and misunderstandings. Additionally, this hormonal phenomenon can influence decision-making, creativity, and